In this video I'll be covering map, filter and reduce functions. The map function gives us the ability to apply a function to all elements in a given list. So let's say we have a list of numbers and we want to return back a list of the squares of each number. We can achieve this with a for loop by looping through each element and then appending the result of each element squared to the new list. Now we can also achieve the same thing with a simple one-liner using the map function and the lambda expression. So let's give that a go. So we want to return a list, and in there we use the map function, which gives back a value for each element in that list that we pass it. So the first parameter in the map function is the function we want to apply. In this case we want the squared of each element, so let's do lambda and then the number that we pass through, so x, and we return x to the power of 2. And then the second parameter in the map function is the actual list that we want to apply it to. And now if we print squared and give that a run, and you can see that we get a list where the squared function is applied to each value in that list. Now let's look at the filter function. So the filter function, as the name suggests, gives you back a filtered list of elements where a particular function applied equates to a true. Let's say we have a list of numbers, but we want all the even numbers from this list. We can do that by filtering out all the odd numbers using the filter function. So let's do evens equals, and again we want a list back, so a list, and then let's use the filter function. And again, the first parameter is the function you want to apply to each element in the list. In this case, we want to give back a true or false depending on whether it's an even number or an odd number. So let's use a lambda expression, lambda x, so the number in the list, and we want to do x modulus 2, and we want to check that equals 0. So if x is divided by 2 and it has a remainder 0, this function will equate to true, and it'll add that value into our evens list. And let's pass the numbers list. Now if we print evens and give that a run, you can see we only get the even numbers back from the numbers list. Now let's look at the last of the three, the reduce function. The reduce function is useful when you want to perform a computation on an iterable and return a single result. The reduce function isn't a built-in function. It's a function provided in the func tools library. So from func tools, let's import reduce. Now let's say we have a list of unordered integers and we want to find the max value from this list. So we can utilize the reduce function for this. So let's create a lambda function to check and return the max value of two inputs. So f equals lambda, and we have two inputs, so a and b. Now we want to return a if a is greater than b, else we want to return b. Now to get the max value, let's apply the reduce function, and again the first parameter is the function that we want to apply, and then the list of numbers. So what this will do, it will have a rolling reference to the max number. So a will be 99, b will be 47, and then this function would return the max value, which is 99. So a will now be the max value, b will be the next element in the list, and they'll keep looping through the list until it comes back with the max value. So let's print max value, and you can see it's returned 102 as the max value of this list. So that's how you can use the map, filter and reduce functions for functional programming. I hope these examples helped. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.